People always talk about the endings of their favorite video games, how they made them feel triumphant, devastated, angry, or puzzled as to the fate of the characters. But sometimes, the openings of video games seem to get unfairly disregarded. The opening is what draws a gamer in. It's the hook that grabs us by the neck and leaves our faces glued to the screen, eagerly awaiting what's to come. And since this is our opening entry into the world of top 10 lists, we figured we'd give them credit where credit's due. I'm Patrick, and this is World 1's Top 10 Most Shocking Video Game Openings. Number 10. BanjoTooie. The number 10 entry on this list, BanjoTooie was the first game I played as a kid where they killed off a supporting character. Before that, my kid brain couldn't comprehend such a thing. The good guys never died in video games. Well, they did, but you always had extra lives. Even as a kid, all I needed to see was this intro to figure out, damn, this game is gonna be way darker than the last one. Bottles! No! Number 9. Katamari Damacy. The intros for these Japanese games take the cake for shocking, but not in the traditional sense. It's the kind of shocking where you sit staring at the TV, totally mind-boggled by what the fuck it was you just saw. I don't have to say anything else. These intros speak for themselves. Number 8. Diablo II. Few introductory cutscenes have etched themselves into my mind as indelibly as Diablo II's. I started playing this game in 4th grade, and was completely stunned by the quality of everything that this intro offered. Quality that nothing I had seen before could match. You know what else was coming out at the same time as this? Fucking Mario Party 3. The graphics, the voice acting, the writing, it was all perfect. And as the living dead murdered the puny mortals around them, and that dingy tavern burned to the ground, I was left in haunted awe by the last lines of the narrator.
Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together east, always into the east.
Wow. Why can't Blizzard make them like this anymore? Number 7. Metal Gear Solid 2. This game is an example of one that shocked the players in the wrong way. Everyone from the Pope to your grandmother was excited about the release of MGS2 on the PlayStation 2. Getting to sneak around in all the PS2's graphical glory as Supreme Badass Solid Snake. Wait, what is this? Who the fuck is that? Aw, oh, come on! Teasing us with an opening as Snake, and then having to play the rest of the game as this? All the promotional materials for this game featured Solid fucking Snake, and this bait and switch opening was not appreciated. God damn it, Mr. Kojima! Number 6. Mortal Kombat: Deadly Alliance. Mortal Kombat has always been known for shock factor. Hell, fatalities are one of the main reasons the freaking ESRB was created. But it was something else that the 5th installment of this series did that earns it spot number 6 on this list.
Liu Kang is dead.
Holy shit! Before you even press start, they've killed one of the faces of the franchise! While not as interesting a character as someone like Scorpion or Raiden, Liu Kang is the champion of Earthrealm and the main player for the good guys, and offing him in the opening cutscene certainly came as a shock to longtime fans of the series. Until they brought him back as a zombie or some stupid bullshit. Number 5. Bioshock. My first experience with this game was starting it up by myself at 3 o'clock in the morning with no lights on. If you've played Bioshock before, you'll understand what a bad idea this was. From the initial shock of the plane wreck, you're greeted by a foreboding lighthouse in the middle of the freaking ocean that gives off a major don't go in there vibe. But with drowning as your only alternative, you get out of the fiery water and descend upon the underwater city of Rapture. As you bask in the neon glow of the city and listen to this Andrew Ryan fellow expound upon his ideals, you think to yourself, hey, maybe this won't be so bad. In an odd way, it's kind of pleasant. But no sooner have you docked than wham! You get to watch some crazy bitch who you can only assume is drugged out of her mind disembowel some poor bastard. And as you finally regain control of your character, you sit helpless in your little tin can and think to yourself, I'm probably gonna die here.
Is it someone new?
Number 4. Prey. Living in a shitty small town, I can totally relate to the opening of Prey. You know, spending your night in some shithole bar, arguing with your girlfriend, beating some asshole rednecks half to death with a wrench, the usual. But all of that changes when one of the greatest rock bands of all time hits the jukebox and the proverbial shit hits the fan. A more perfect soundtrack there could not be for insane alien-induced pandemonium. Before you can do anything, you're sucked aboard a huge flying alien slaughterhouse for people. Worst Friday night ever. Number 3. Mass Effect 2. After the events of the first Mass Effect, we were on top of the world going into the sequel. We had bitch-slapped that fool Saren and taken down that giant purple sex toy-looking thing called Sovereign. We had it all. The badass crew, the best ship in the galaxy, and the respect of all alien kind. Yep, Commander Shepard was the balls. Nothing in the galaxy could stand in our way now. What the fuck? The opening presented us with tons of questions like, what in the hell just attacked us? How powerful is it that it can shred the Normandy like tissue paper? What will become of my beloved crewmates? Oh! Well shit, I guess we'll never know because now I'm goddamn dead. But wait, it can't be the end of the game. There's 2 discs in this thing. Oh dear god, this isn't another Metal Gear bait and switch, is it? Well, thankfully, you start wrecking shit again as Shepard in no time, but the opening of Mass Effect 2 had all of our jaws on the floor for a good few minutes. Number 2.
Things are never quite what they seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be.
Indigo Prophecy. This game is one of my personal favorites, and the stunning and deeply disturbing intro does a brilliant job of creeping you the fuck out and then tossing you right into the action in a confused panic. Few games come this close to capturing a cinematic experience, and the music and camera angles of this scene are some of the best. And after that pleasant experience, you know what the game does? Where most games would cut to another scene, or start you off at another, less stressful point in the story, this one starts you off right then and there, with barely so much as a, "Good luck, fucker, better get going before that policeman finds you." It's genius! This game isn't gonna hold your hand or tell you shit about what you have to do, it just gives you the cold, solid facts. 1. Like it or not, you just stabbed a guy to death. 2. There's a cop in the diner. Go. This, plus the incredible presentation, is why Indigo Prophecy answers to only one other on this top 10 list. And the number 1 most shocking video game opening is Parasite Eve. While it appears a little bit dated these days, the opening to this PlayStation RPG has all of the ingredients to give it the number 1 spot on our list. It arrives with no warning, bombards the player with cataclysmic terror, and then dumps them right into the shit, confused and afraid like a child. The game opens on a frosty Christmas Eve as rookie police officer Aya Bria looks forward to a night out at the opera. So you walk inside and the play begins. Nothing unusual here, it's just the obligatory Squaresoft opera scene. But then, as the FMV takes over, all hell breaks loose. Holy shit. For no apparent reason, human beings start bursting into flames, their screams of unimaginable pain ringing in your ears alongside the dramatic opera music. This is the most out-of-left-field thing to occur in any of these openings. With Prey, you know it's about aliens, so you come into it expecting a grand scary abduction sequence. With Indigo Prophecy, there's a guy with a bloody knife on the cover, so you assume you're going to be witnessing a murder early on. But nobody could possibly expect that they would see this scene within mere minutes of starting up this game. That is why Parasite Eve is our pick for most shocking video game opening.